Hey, what's up, guys? Man, it's a little cloudy today, but it's nice out. It's still, it's warm, it's a little humid, but otherwise it's not too bad. Now, if you noticed, I don't know if you guys noticed or not, but I'm standing here in front of this gorgeous piece of machinery, Ronda the Wrecker, and you know, Ronda's a 1972 Peterbilt 352. It has a Holmes 850 wrecker bed on there that's in dire straits and needs some repairs. So we're working on that. But one of the things that's very frustrating about this truck is having to put the cab up and down with this antiquated old jack. And so what I'm going to do today, bought some fittings. I got a hydraulic pump. I am going to see about bringing my hydraulic pump out, hooking up the hydraulic lines to it, hooking up a battery to it, and see if I can make this thing this cab jack up and down. And if so, if I can get it to work, and it works the way I want it to work, then I'm going to take this old bracket off, and the old reservoir and the old pump off. I'm going to build a new bracket, and I'm going to mount that that hydraulic jack right there. Now, I haven't decided if I'm going to do that or if I'm going to mount it up here on this package tray, which that may be something that we do. I'm not 100% sure. It might be in the way there because likely have some chains hanging from the chain hooks on the headache rack, so I'm not really sure. My original intention is to test it, make sure it works, and then build a platform for it to set on right there. Gives me opportunity to use that Everlast Cyclone 262 welder, and you know I love using that thing. And so what I want to do first is bring that pump out, get you in a place you can see about plumbing in the lines, and see if we have enough manipulation to get the lines on the pump while it's on the ground, and see about making this cab go up and down. So I'll bring you right back, and we'll get after it. All right, here we go. This is the pump we got. Now this is a $300 pump off of Amazon, and you know, I've mixed emotions, but what we're gonna do, this is a dual action pump, but I'm not sure that it's gonna be the right thing. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna put some fittings on, and then we're gonna see, we're gonna bring a unit out here, a drain pan. We're going to disconnect some hydraulic lines, and then we're going to hook up some hydraulic lines. Now, the one thing about this Peterbilt that's different than the Kenworths is the Peterbilt has an individual line from each cylinder that come to the pump, where the Kenworth goes out of the pump into one cylinder, through a T over to the other cylinder, and then up to the unlock. And then for the down, it comes out of the pump into the downside of one cylinder, into a T, across to the other one. Now, we do need to replace these hoses anyways, so we may end up putting the T on the pump or on the cylinder instead of on the pump. But for now, we have T's for the pump, and that's going to be our chosen method of having this pump work. Oh boy, that is super duper tight. There we go. Well, these are O-ring fittings, and so there's no schmutz required for these. And the first fitting is an O-ring, and then it's a flare, and then it's a flare reducer, and yeah. You know, we may have to move these fittings around a little bit, but for now, this is what we have planned. All right. Let's see. We're going to bring a drain pan over. It looks like for continuity, we'll do 2 at a time, right? We'll take these 2 off and hook it to one side of the pump. And then we'll take the other 2 off and hook it to the other side of the pump. And we'll probably make a little bit of a mess, and that's okay. And it might not be enough room for those fittings or for those lines, but that's okay. It looks like there's some extra down there, but let me grab a drain pan. We'll get you a little closer and we'll slide in there and see what we can see. All right, so I think we'll position the track mat underneath there like this, okay? And then we'll position this right here. We won't worry about electrical to the pump yet because we just want to make sure we got the hoses working. Oh, that's wrong direction, bub. We got to make sure that we can get these hydraulic lines on the pump. Looks like these 2 have room, and yeah, okay. I might have to move you just a skosh like this so I can kind of lay. Yeah, okay, so I can kind of lay at an angle. Ow, ouch. Oh, it can take me a second so I can forget how bad that hurt. Okay. All right, it's forgotten. This is one nice thing about having a short memory. You can convince yourself that didn't happen. All right. Okay. Let's see. Looks like we'll be able to get that on here. Push this forward a little bit, get some room, and trying to get this to start on that fitting. I should have brought some rags, shouldn't I? That's okay. So I got Invisaligners on my teeth, on my bottom teeth. I've been having trouble with my bite and my jaw, and with some. I had braces when I was a kid, and I never got a permanent retainer, and so my teeth ended up moving, and it's because my wisdom teeth came in later. And so, make a long story short, it pushed my bottom teeth together, which forced a couple of them forward, and into my top teeth. My top teeth are still pretty much perfect. So that was good, but my bottom teeth are just not. Oh boy, it's going to be tough to make this bend. I might have to put a 90 on there. Let me grab a 90 real quick. I think I've got some. All right, so I have 190 and 145 left, and I'll end up getting some more of these 90s. But I may switch up how I have that fitting anyways, so we'll have to see. 90 is going to be the best I can do, then that's what it is. And we may end up getting some fittings that are, getting these lines replaced with fittings with the proper, maybe a 90 coming out of the fitting, you know what I mean? But anyhow, this is a test, and if it works, it may become permanent. Okay. So that side's done. Now, I need to move this thing up under there. And then we got to take off this fitting. And maybe I will scoot that back just to make sure that this fitting doesn't, you know, pee all over. Okay, and them other two just reservoir lines. It'd be nice not to have to get down on your hands and knees and jack this thing up. And I'll probably run the connection into the cab. I mean into the toolbox, and then have the line in the toolbox, and then open the toolbox and take it out. You know what I'm saying? This one has some room, so we're gonna make this one go around the corner. All right. I think we'll take this front one open. Nope. I'm gonna do that one. And I'm going to move over here a little bit. Okay. Then we're gonna make a little bit of a mess. What do you think? You guys want to make a little mess with me? Okay. This looks like it's pretty solid. It's not going to fall out of there too hard. So, negative goes on here. They call it cathode. I didn't know that was even a thing. I have no idea if this battery's even up. I don't necessarily even care. You know, enough to check it anyway. Okay, let's see. Let's put. That's. You know. I'll move the battery over here, and we'll do. I need a couple of 3/8 nuts. Hopefully this works. What I think is going to happen is it's going to pressurize the whole system, because, but I could be full of shit. A dual action cylinder requires fluid to free flow back through the opposing side, and I just can't imagine that's how that's going to be. Otherwise, when you push it up, when you do the up, it's going to stay. It's just going to let the pressure back off. All right, you guys can see, yeah. Let's see. Oh boy. Shit. All right, thought I had them all tight, but I did not. Oh boy. That thing comes down with some freaking authority. We're gonna have to try and figure out how to reduce that pressure. We also got to figure out a way to hold that lock up. I don't know what's happening right there. It's like hitting something right there. And I don't think it's this. It's definitely not that. I don't know. It should continue to go up. That's a lot of pressure. Definitely is hitting something. I wonder which side is up. I think I'm going to try and adjust that pressure. Doesn't need to go up that fast. I'll bring it back. Yeah, I want to say it's traveling too fast. And it's putting the lock on. I'm not 100% sure. I think that's 5. Yeah. Okay. I'm just not sure what's happening. Okay, so this one's up. Okay, that's better. Now, we're gonna do this one. Okay. Yep, that's what I was hoping for. Some control, you know? Okay. Some control. A little bit of control. Let's see. Okay. This needs a little bit more. Might be low on fluid now, though. Yeah, that fucking thing is crazy. And I don't know what to do about that because I have that all the way out. Oh man, this is fucking crazy. I don't know. That is seriously hard on shit. I wonder if I'm going to have to put a single action I think because I have those backwards, it makes a difference. Because I have the up on the downside and the down on the upside. So I think I need to change those, and then that will give me easier down. So let's do that right quick. I think it's just out of fluid. Okay. I think I have this one out too far. I don't understand. Oops. Okay. I think that's sitting on that now. Nope. I need to fucking fix this right here. really like it at all. The way that thing comes down, it's unacceptable. I think what I want to do is put a combination of a hydraulic pump and a, you know, I don't think this is going to be the answer I'm looking for. Boy, that is not happy. Yeah, this is not working. So, as much fun as that was, I quit. So what we'll do is we'll take the lines back off, put them back on the truck where they belong. This is just not, this pump is made for too much volume, and it's just not ever going to be okay. We spent $300 on it. I might send it back. We'll have to see. Yep. Not good, not good, says the crazy man. All right. It's weird how that's letting down though, but I think it'll fix. Okay, and that should have it. Yep. It's a lot of work pumping this old girl up. Hopefully you saw it. Yep. Whew. So we got to get some lube in these pins. We'll spray it down with some blaster, but I don't think that's going to matter. They're not really greasable. Don't think that'll make a rat's ass bit of difference, but okay. I want to get this air cleaner apart right quick and make sure and take that intake off the turbo, see what's in there, see if that pipe's clear, see if that turbo is turning. If it's not, we're going to make it work. And yeah, have a little coolant seep on the head. Probably has a head bolt blowed. It's fine. I'd like to change this cooling fan to a clutch fan. But yeah, let's get a tool, and we'll bring you up closer. We'll get after it. We should be working on Betty right now, but we're just taking a break, planning break. Yeah. All right. Okay. So we're going to take this airbox apart. We're also going to fasten that hydraulic line up in there. We're going to take the air cleaner or the turbo inlet off. This thing has been all turned up. Get the rest of those once we get these hose clamps off. Yeah. know, it's not perfect, but it's feels good. Needs an oil change. That'll wait until I'm done with the show, because I got to spend every available penny on the show. This shouldn't have this clamp. It should have a band clamp, same as here, but it's okay. Enough. All right, now we'll get some of those clamps and some, probably won't be able to use bolts. All right, so I have the cab lock engaged, and I also have the hydraulics parked. So I'm in no danger of this cab coming down. So I think I'm going to put, I think I'm going to do one over here like so, and then one over here like so, and probably put one on the top. But I think what we'll do is we'll drill one hole here, so we'll get it close to the edge as possible without making it impossible to put a nut on it. Okay, then we'll take one of these nuts and bolts, and we'll put it around here. We'll stick a bolt in there. We'll bring this down here, and we'll put it through there. Put a nut on it. Like that. And remember, I'm just putting little keeper clamps to hold this hydraulic line from going anywhere. It's really not a huge undertaking. But it's necessary. Okay. All right. So that's good. Now that's not going to be hanging down anymore. It's strapped up there where it's out of the way. Now what I need to do is I need this thing. I don't really know what they're I don't know why this exists. When the cab's down, this is all you need. This is just a pain in the ass. So I think what I'll do with that is just take it off. And that'll give me much pleasure. Very great pleasure. Because all it does is get in the damn way, and I don't know how they expect it to not get in the way. Okay, I don't know if this will even budge it. All right. I think, I just don't know, but I don't care, because it don't matter. You know what I mean? The weird thing is, when I let this thing down, I need to pump it up first, get those up, and then let it down. But what else was I gonna do? So I did that. Let's go over the other side. Let's go to the other side. Let's go to the other side. And we'll look at that air tank. I'll bring it back. Okay, so right here's an air tank. And that air tank is supposed to get air from the brakes. And then that air tank delivers air to the seat. This airline doesn't look bad, that air tank doesn't look bad. And so we'll probably put that elbow back in and hook that back up. You know, we were unhooking stuff left and right trying to find leaks. And so we're just hooking things back up left and right as we've determined that there are no leaks. Also, there's supposed to be an air line that goes into the cab, and I'm guessing it's this one, to turn the brake light switch on. I don't know what makes this thing happen, but the air assist steering is going to get new hoses once those hoses come in. The main hose, the left turn hose, is cracked right open, and so that's why it leaks so much air when I'm trying to turn that direction. And but we're going to do all of them. We're going to replace all those hoses, and we're going to grease this truck up because grease helps. And yeah, so I think what I can do, I'm guessing that this is the main air, which means that big hose supplies main air up to the truck. And then this hose, because it comes out of this mess, off of this mess. There's a couple of them actually. This one is in really bad shape. And I think, oh, that just goes upstairs. Okay. So there's quite a few right here that are going to need to be fished out and straightened out. I think this is the main one to the back brakes. And then, but it could very well be this one. Yeah, this one's probably it. Yep, we're gonna have to take lines off, have a guy back there blow air through, and then we'll identify which ones they are and label them. And you know, such and such and whatnot. But I'm pretty sure we can just hook this up to there. So we'll probably put that fitting back on and re-engage this air tank. That'll give them a seat some air, which is nice. And yeah, just gonna have to get after those. This floor hole is too big for letting this cab just sit up in the air. Plus we need to rerun, we're gonna rerun both of those air lines. There's a lot of little stuff we gotta do to this truck. Yeah, but I think I will put this tank back in to play. It also had another line that came off of it and went somewhere, probably up front, but I don't know. I can't really remember. But we should have a shut off in here. This, we probably won't get this hose. Oh, you know what? We're not going to hook it up. We're going to get this hose remade and hook up a new hose. But we're not going to do that today either. We might make that with that same push lock 300 psi hose, because I should have a bunch of that. I don't know. Maybe we'll make that out of something else. But I think we'll be done out here for now. Now that we know the cab goes up and down a lot better than it used to, that's kind of fitting. All right, let's see. We'll go up, and we'll go down. Jack these open. Let that puppy come down. Dang it. Alright. Okay. Well, some little finessing involved in what goes on inside here. But now we don't have to worry about that stupid catch. We'll do some research and see. There's got to be some sort of lever that you flip up and it holds it up, and then you flip down and it holds it down, like a spring-loaded. Springs up, let it down, springs up and let it down. So we'll find out and we'll get one of those. But for now, that's hydraulic electric over hydraulic pump test number 1. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you.